So I remember this one guy alikuwa anaendesha gari za PSVs. Akanipeleka out. That was the first time I actually slept very well. Tukakula. Tukaenda tukatafuta room. So I was not ready to go that past the thing, So God forgive me what I did to that guy. So I think I was clever or whatever. So mi ndo naenda kubook room. So the room is written under my name. So tumemaliza kukula. Akaniambia hapa kuna rooms, enda angalia yenye utapenda. So I'm like, okay. I paid, room is written under my name. So I told the receptionist, mtu akikuja kuniulizia mwambie sitaki kuona mtu. Remember huyu ndo amelipa nyumba. That was the first time I slept. I know I did him bad, but that was the time I actually slept, in a good mattress. Nikajifunika, asubuhi nikaamka nikaoga. Because I just had to survive. So my first year was just that. And then I realized nikiendelea hivi, I'll just go, sitamaliza shule. And I'll not be doing myself any favor. So that's when I went to counseling. So second year, that's when I started dealing with all those things. Hapo ndo nikarealize, kumbe niko na I have a lot. From trying to commit suicide, from my dad, from my stepdad, So, kwanzia 2016 going 2017, that was when, I started facing things that I didn't know how to handle, which I'm still doing. But along the way, I've met very good people. Even at one time, those random acts of kindness, ile tu mara moja, si ati mtu unamjua. I think for me that has been very, very helpful through my journey. I have to say, when you struggle with all of that, especially, let me say men, from my dad, from my stepdad, I think, what my stepdad enabled her mother to do to me, did a number on me. Imenifanya both relationships. Squeezy, I thank God these days I try to communicate. Kitambo ningekuwa unanifanyia wewe enda, mimi hata babangu alinikataa. Unadhani wewe ndo utakuwa wa kwanza. That was my attitude before I started, knowing the things that I'm struggling with. Even friendships, I've been through a lot. Unataka nini? Just tembea. And even relationship, unapata nakaa mwezi moja. Unataka kuenda, please, let's go. Nilikuwa abandoned and I didn't die. But I thank God. I thank some of the support system that I've got. And weirdly, hizi video zote zikifanyika until today, I can't call myself the kindest person, but I always try to be kind. People, unaweza kutana na mtu hivi. Roommate wangu wa campus, when I told, after tumemaliza campus and all that, when I told her, Zu, unajua sikuwa na place ya kulala before I met you, unaniambia kai na huko niambia, ulikuanga tu vizuri, you're always the chatty one, wewe ndo una propose tuende beach gani, wewe ndo. I'm like, hey, wewe ukiona mtu anatembea wewe, please, if you can, either usimkosea ama achana naye. Those two things, either be kind to them or just leave them alone. You don't know mtu anapitia nini. Whatever, ukiona mtu ana smile ama anacheka ama just Just leave them, let them be. And this, I have forgotten this important part that I forgot to share. So after, during my graduation, I started receiving some messages. Not just before graduation, on Facebook, from a certain lady. Hi, I am so and so, I am your cousin. I'm like, cousin yangu mimi, hebu nikumbushe mimi watu wengi siwajui. Ati from your father's side. Oh, okay. Akaniambia nipe namba yako, tutakuwa tunaongea. Sometimes wanakuja huku coast. I'm like, afadhali nijue cousin moja. Mimi knew from the word go, I was open to know them. Even after all that, I was open to know them. Even sometimes during holiday, nikienda nyumbani, unasikia kuna mazishi kwa hiyo boma. Mimi ningeenda, but ningeenda tu kama to the way mtu anaenda kwa mazishi. I was also open to them. So we exchanged numbers, we were speaking and speaking. So one time akanipigia simu, akaniambia niko na mtu hapa anataka akusalamie. I'm like, okay, mpe simu. It was a man. Hello msichana yetu. Sasa mimi ni msichana wenu kwa akili yangu. Mimi ni so and so, babako alikuwa ndugu yangu. That's what he told me.
The stepdad or
no, my biological dad. The cousin we were talking on Facebook, we exchanged number, yes, was the cousin from my biological dad's side.
And this is about
almost 2019.
So this is how many years since?
I think 5.
Since your dad passed on?
No, my dad died when I was 5 years old. This is like 5 years after I tried, when I went to ask for them to help me go to high school.
Yes.
So it's almost 5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
What?
So, that's what I was telling you. For me, I was open to know my biological father's side. I was open to always knowing them. That's why unapata hata time ya holiday ningekuwa kwa guardian wangu nisikie huko kwenyu kuna mazishi ningeenda. Not to identify, to introduce myself, I just go kama tu mwenye amewaendea naishi. So when this lady texted me on Facebook and naniambia mimi ni cousin yako kutoka kwa kina baba yenu, my biological father side, I was like, okay, at least hayo mtu anataka anijue. So we exchange numbers, tuna chat, nini, calls. Then one time she calls me, kaniambia kuna mtu anataka kukusalimia. So when that man said hi, ati babako alikuwa ndugu yangu, So all along I've been having, I existed. Kaniambia hata nasikia uko Mombasa. Okay, si uko Mombasa, but watu wengi wanajua kila pali huko ni Mombasa. Nasikia uko Mombasa unasoma, hiyo ni vizuri sana. I'm like, unafanya nini mpaka I'm telling them by the end of 2019 mimi na graduate. So sometimes ananitumia credit ya 50 bob. I think, yes, money amenitumia nika 250. Na zote zinakuanga credit. I remember very well because mimi sikutaka kuomba pesa, because unaweza omba pesa ikuwe reasonia not them talking to you, so I never ask them for money. So sometimes utaona hapa recharge successful and then he calls you, umeona credit? I'm like, okay, yes. So when I'm graduating, nilikuwa na graduate November. No one could come to my graduation. So it meant ningekuwa peke yangu during graduation. This uncle of mine that I never knew called me, akaniambia, since hatujakuwa kwa maisha yako, tutakuja tu tutakuja graduation mtoto wetu usikue peke yako. I was very happy. I don't know why. Imagine mtu mwenye umjui, I trusted them so much. Kuamini watakuja. I was so happy, like finally someone is coming. Kila siku ananipigia, everything is okay. Mpaka hiyo time rehearsal day unapanga milk cards. I had 2 because I knew he was coming. Sijaishika shika hivi simu. Niko tu kwa tent ya graduation. Na ngoja, we are here. I waited mpaka ceremony imeisha. No phone call, no text. Ukipiga no one is answering. Graduation yangu ikaisha hivyo. I was like, why would someone put me in such a position? Initially, I had settled with no one is coming. And this man, huyu mtu mwenye ameniita mtoto wao, he tells me he's coming but he's not showing up. Paka I'm like, kama ni simu yangu haina network. He never showed up. He never called. When I call him, ashiki. I think hapo ndo nikaosha mkono. You know, ile yenye I was open to knowing them, seeing them. To some people it might be petty. Graduation tu mbona, you know. But for me, you know, I was very hopeful. Na nile mnaongea kwa simu, si ile kitu mliongea 2 months ago. No, you've been keeping in touch. So that's how I gave up on them. So for me, my journey has not ended, but I'm glad where I am. I still have bad days, and sometimes it's very bad, but I also have good days.
How is your relationship with your family? The guy who called you and didn't show up for the graduation, your guardian, your stepfather, your aunties. How are you relating with these people today?
Let me start with from my mom's side. My uncles, we don't talk anymore. My uncles, we don't talk anymore. The one that I went to stay with him in Kitale, after I left, I don't know, he felt like I didn't want to stay with him, but that was not the reason. So pia akakataa kuniongelesha mimi, pia nikasema nimekuwa na survive peke yangu, pia ni hivyo. The other uncle, I think ndo tunasema children are carrying the cross for their parents. I think I'm carrying this one, but I've been so reluctant on reaching out for 2 reasons, and the other reason imekuja out I think 1 month ago. Aliyeipiga mama yangu mpaka akakata mamangu na shoka kwa kichwa. Yes, because of a radio. My mom bought a radio and my uncle told her ampe. Mamangu akamwambia radio nimenunua na pesa yangu, siwezi kupea, labda nikufe. So my uncle got mad, beat my mom mpaka akamkata na shoka, and I was there. Si ati ni kitu naambiwa. I saw it and I think I hold it for him. And when my mom also died, nilikwambia our house was swept by one. My uncle was the one who came with the pickup. Huyu mwenye, the second uncle, is the one who came and swept the house. So I am still angry. I don't understand. Kwani ulikuwa unangoja tu mama yangu aende na in a matter of not even days. I'm still angry at him about that. And my mom aliacha shamba where we were staying. This is the same uncle. See, I was in school, tried to sell that plot. But my guardian knew, tukaenda tukablock. So my uncle akaniekea resentment. Nataka kufanya nini shamba? Na ni shamba ni ya sister yake. So this other uncle, we have so many issues. I don't talk to him. And nikikwambia the second reason why a month ago, I think May this year, my aunt, my mom's death certificate haije come through because of some complications. So I sent my mother's mom died nikiwa campus second year. So hakuna mtu home kwa kina mamangu. So I sent this aunt aende kwa mzee wa mitaa aniandikie barua that my mom indeed passed, he knows, so that nipeleke wa process the certificate. So he met this uncle. Imagine after so many years, kitu uncle yangu anapiga simu anashika ananiambia ni nini? Utanilipa pesa ngapi nikikupeleka aunti yako aandikiwe hii barua? Yes. After so many years. And I didn't ask him. I asked my aunt. Ni vile my aunt akaenda huko akapatana na yeye. That's the first thing my uncle tells me. Ask me on the phone. Utanipea pesa ngapi? I'm like, okay, at this point I'm not. That was a month ago, si kitu ya kitambo, na all these years hatujaongeleshana. My aunt, huwa tunaongea, we talk. But ye pia tulianza kuongea ni after nimegraduate. Ile ya keep in touch after nimegraduate. Mostly at one point I had to have a conversation with my aunt. Mbona vile nilikuja shule aliniacha tu. You know, like, auntie mbona ukukwata unanipigia simu kunijulia hali. For her, alikuwa nadhani nitamwomba pesa nikikuwa shule. So, ndo maana hakukuwa ananiongelesha. So, vile nimegraduate, nitapata kazi, ana hiyo feeling ya nitakuwa namwomba pesa. And for her, sikukasirika. I don't know why. Maybe it was the honesty or I don't know. I was not angry at her. Okay, I felt terrible kwa sababu ungenipigia hata simu tu nisalamie, you know. And even when I was trying to call her, saa zingine angeshika. But I think because of the honesty, I couldn't get angry at her. So you're trying, hata kama saa zingine watu na, you know, kuna hii time yenye uongeleshani na mtu, things change between you two. But I'm trying. My guardian, I told you, yeye ndo huwa namuongelesha. She's actually one of the reasons mbona naenda home. Otherwise mimi ningekaa huku mpaka nizeeke huko. She's one of the reasons that I go home. As much as, you know, si nimekwambia mimi ndo kwanza kuenda campus, both in our family and both in my guardian's house. So, kuna venye, I don't know, the other children who wana feel sijui aje. Kuna mwingine hapo tulikuwa na the same as in I'm the one niseme niko better, especially in our campus. It inaleta tu drift yenye I don't understand, considering all the hassles I had to do ndo ni survive campus. Because mimi mpaka nikafanya mboch, nimefanya watu wakifunga long holiday, mimi niko mboch. Saturday nafulia ma comrades wanakaa nje wanipe tuso yangu. Me, I just had to do stuff here and there campus to survive. So me, I usually don't understand some of the resentment I get. And earlier this year, something happened at my gardens. One of the grandchildren aliniambia, I actually told him a very simple task. Enda lainisha hiyo fence. Ni kijana. Fence ilikuwa overgrow this natural fence. Simko nyuma, alafu I'll pay you. Imagine, I'll pay you kufanya nini? Kulainisha fence. This grandchild kaniambia, unaniambia na hapa si kwenu. You know, that's the same day I packed my clothes in my suitcase na nikatoka. I didn't tell my guardian. One thing I know, when I'm hurt, I'm angry, I usually say very, very hurtful things. I know, I say very hurtful things. So when I discover that, wananyamaza. So when he told me hapa si kwenyu mbona wananiambia hivyo. So all along naishingi na nyinyi tu mkijua hapa si kwetu. So I just packed my stuff, called my friend, kaambia can I come stay at your place nikiorganize kurudi Coast. So after weeks, hasira imeisha, hiyo nini imeisha, so I called my guardian. Nikamwambia, in fact I didn't tell my guardian I'm leaving. Alikuja tu jioni, siyuko, nimepack, I've left. So after weeks, I called my guardian. Nikamwambia, gogo, pole, nilitoka sikukuambia because of ABC. Akaniambia, mbona hukuniambia? Nikamwambia, gogo, singekuambia, nilikuwa nimekasirika, hata singeweza kuongea, but that's what happened, that's why I left. So I talked to my guardian. By the time I'm talking to the other siblings, I talk to her. In fact, updates mingi yenda atanipea. How is so and so doing? It's only my guardian. And that statement imenifanya lately I've been thinking, I know it's a bad thought. I'm not married now. So once in a while, nikikumbuka, where do I belong, Kuna mtu atasema mimi naenda home. Okay, mimi naenda home, but kumbe hii home wanajuanga si home. So once in a while, I'm thinking, if something bad happens to me and I die, nitazikwa wapi? I'm not married penye. Sijui ukiolewa unazikwanga kwa kina mzee wenu. No, I'm not married. So this thought has been coming to my mind once in a while. If something bad happens and I die now, nitazikwa wapi? Kwa my guardian? Kwa boma ya mamangu? Ama kwa kwa my mom's mother? Well, like honestly, it's a thought that's in my mind. I don't know why. Ama nitapelekwa kwa cemetery. Because I don't feel like I belong anywhere. So when other people are thinking about some stuff, me ndio nafikiria nitazikwa wapi? Like literally, where will I be buried? I know it's a bad thought, but it crosses my mind once in a while.